I Represent Radio. That was a brand new song right there called Live a Little by Diani. So what better way can we have than have the man himself here in London? Diani, welcome to the show.
Well, go on, Gully B.
It's good to have you here, man. It's second time in London, right?
Definitely. Vibes always.
Yeah. How has it been landing here in February of all time?
It's been cold.
Yeah.
It's been cold as always, but been homely. Second yard.
Yeah, man. Well, I know things are kind of really busy right now for you as well. I know there's been the show in Sheffield. I know that you've got the brand new single that we're going to be talking about as well with Vanessa Bling. And we've just come off the back of that brand new single as well, Live a Little.
Yeah, man, definitely. A lot of work as well, And we have the Chronicler collaboration as well.
Exactly. That's one we played on the last show. Tidal, massive tune right now. So your musical output has been absolutely top tier at the moment. So how's the start of 2023 been for you doing this amount of music?
It's been good. Continuing off 2022, it's been work as always, and just putting in the work and just having fun with it. So, yeah.
Man, well, it's good to see how much work's coming out, because I think the first time I heard you was your cover of Gregory Isaac's Night Nurse. It's more a rendition, actually.
It's a rendition, my rendition of it. So that was basically just my interpretation of, a massive song like that, and being also a fan of his music and a fan of reggae music. So that was just my take on it.
And I think that's something that's quite unique about you, and that's why it's good to have you here on the Valentine's Day special show. Your music is definitely a lot more leaning towards, more like melodic content, but also
Lovers Rock.
The ladies love you.
Yeah, man, Lovers Rock. Yeah, because obviously I'm heavily influenced by that type of artist. As well as, you have Barry Salmon, you have the Dennis Browns, the Gregory Isaacs. So with this, plethora of talent, I've been influenced to steer my music in that direction. Not only a fan of their writing, but a fan of their sound and the direction that they have taken their music and what it has done.
Well, it's definitely done you well, because here you are back in the UK again to perform. You performed last year as well. I think it was, where was it?
London.
Yeah, you played in London last
January. January, 3 shows. It was London, a couple other places, I don't remember. Yeah, Birmingham and somewhere else, I don't remember.
I need to know, what is the budget for your tour rider for Rosie's? Because I know you were giving up
Yeah, man, definitely eats up a lot of the budget, but they don't know it's worthwhile, because it's almost like my signature.
Yeah.
In a sense, and especially on Valentine's Day, it definitely works in my favor.
Definitely, man. So have you always been writing, tunes like this? Because I know that you've been writing music, since school you were performing in school.
From high school, pretty much. But writing these songs, is basically from my experience, basically what I've been living, so it's natural.
And do you think that's kind of a lot different, because you're originally from Spanish Town as well in Jamaica? Do you feel as if there was a part of that was different to some of the artists coming out of other parts of Jamaica?
More hardcore. Definitely coming from Spanish Town, there's that factor, but I was never influenced by that aspect of my life. I was always influenced by the music, and the music always comes first, regardless of the situation or where I grew up. So.
Well, you also said that you were married to music. I heard.
Married, yeah. I'm a first love that, So.
Well, it's definitely done well for you as well, because as I said, you've definitely been a ladies' favourite artist here in the UK. So what kind of stuff have you been putting into your music recently that you think that 2023 the ladies are going to be loving?
We have a couple projects getting packaged to be released soon. So them can look out for that very, very soon. But as I say, we have the Valentine song with Vanessa Bling, which is massive. It's currently being promoted. The video will be done soon as well. And that's basically the intention for the period. So
we've got a lot of hits out at the moment as well, because obviously we've got the collaboration with Vanessa Bling, but that's not the first collaboration you've done. I think obviously the thing that really kind of made you skyrocket, especially over here, was the Feelings.
Yeah, definitely. Feelings was definitely the benchmark, the identifier of my music. Not only Feelings, but this was definitely the hit single that really separated me from the pack.
But you've done a lot of collaborations in that time as well. Obviously, the Senorita remix with Nyla Blackman, who's on the show before as well.
Yeah, there's that as well. Yeah. But as well, with music, we always try to collaborate as much as possible, because, as I say, if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together with a team. So we always try to collaborate and try and make sure, ideas are displayed, are executed properly. And with Nyla Blackman and Maestro Dan, that was one of the songs that was needed. It was a Caribbean type of fusion type of vibe, especially with Trinidad and Jamaica. So that was the intention, and I think we executed well.
Yeah, and I think that's definitely one part of your style as an artist. You're about the fusion of a lot of this kind of sound as well. As I said, you see so many dancehall artists at the moment. We know the amount of arguments online. Everyone's like, what's the most popular styles? Ever talk about kind of gunman lyrics and things like that. But you haven't gone that way. You've definitely stayed true to more you make R&B / dancehall music with
That's
a
true.
reggae influence. So
Definitely.
has that always been like your ethos in the way you write?
No, as I said earlier, the influence was majorly focused on, like Dennis Brown and the Bob Marleys and the Barry Salmon. So, as I said earlier, I was influenced by that type of music. I'm influenced by Cartel and the likes of Bounty Killer and such, but the direction was never necessarily my intention. So, yeah, there's a space for it, but that wasn't my representation.
And I think that's one good thing that you keep true as well, the fact that you are a singer at heart as
Yeah.
well. Like really, we were just obviously doing a little like warm up just as we were before the interview and that, and just like vocal talent wise, like you come strong with the singing side of things.
Yeah,
so.
definitely. As I say, I love singers. I love hearing singing, and I'm more of a singer than a DJ. I can DJ, but the majority of my music is heavily based off of melody and melodic deliveries. So, as I say, it comes from the influence of the greats back then, and we try to make it our own.
Yeah. Well, I know that another thing, you listen to a lot of rock and punk music as well. Do you think
Yeah,
that
man.
that influences your style?
Yeah, definitely as well. So, as I say, I listen a lot of music. So, there's always influence from these other genres. So.
Right, that's the thing we love. But I love the new song that we just played a minute ago called Live a Little. So
Yeah.
that's just come out on the Exterminator Productions
Yeah.
label, right? So like obviously that's an iconic label in itself.
Big label.
Yeah.
Father Remus,
Of course, and the thing is, you've got other artists on that label like Medicine, Morgan Heritage.
Morgan Heritage. When I hear Morgan Heritage song, so, and it's a big song as well, so
Yeah.
I can big up Remus. My song Live a Little. Influenced by definitely how I've been, traveling through music. I've been heavily working a lot.
Yeah.
I've been more focused on getting the product out, getting the brand out, and I've been forgetting to actually live and really enjoy the moment. So that was the intention of this single, is to just basically appreciate the moments you have and just have fun while doing what you love. And I think I did it.
Yeah, you definitely did. And one thing I really love is the fact that it's a rhythm. Like a lot of
juggling.
artists, a lot of artists are wanting to just do singles now or maybe their own thing. But I like that you stayed true to the culture and jumped on a rhythm. So as a young artist, like what's the driving force behind wanting to get back on rhythms again?
Definitely because, as I said, I'm a fan of reggae music, and that rhythm was just like peak production. And with Remus, when he played the rhythm for me, he was saying like him have other intentions to put in like artists as Morgan Heritage and Medicine as well, and the likes of Natel. So when I heard it, I was like, yeah man, I'll definitely be a part of it, especially being the sound and the label itself, and being a part of a production like that is definitely something that I always wanted to be a part of. So.
Well, that's always good, man. I'm glad that it's now carried you back here to London to perform again, because really you kind of really blew up during the pandemic when there wasn't a lot of opportunities to perform live. So
Definitely.
How exciting is it to be back in the UK to perform in fun on a stage again?
As I said earlier, as a second home, so I'm really grateful, first and foremost, to be back here, and definitely to give the offering of my music to, the London Massive, because they've been supporting me from them time until now, and we give thanks to every single person that liked, shared, commented, and big up Represent Radio as well. Big up yourself, Gully B, because they've been pinning the music as well, so it's a blessing right this up, so big up yourself.
Absolutely, man. We always could be playing it here on the show, and I know one thing, you've definitely got like a lot more confident in the stage show. So I heard last week, I think in Jamaica, you linked up with a good friend of ours, Becca Dudley.
So
how was it working with Becca?
It was good. She was a vibe, I was featured on the Deadly top artist for 2023 to watch, so it was a good vibes, good energy as always. For express myself, express the culture, and represent Jamaica music on a global scale. So big up Becca and give thanks for the opportunity as well.
It's funny, me and her, we actually were on the phone a few days before she flew out to Jamaica, and we were talking about some things that were going on at the time. And I actually mentioned, I was like, oh, I'm meeting up with Diane next week, and she's like, me too. Like, I must have be meeting up with him a few days before he comes to London as she lands in Jamaica. It's like, so we're both kind of quite excited to be working with you on both sides of the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, man,
definitely, and it's an opportunity for both of us to really express, the intentions and what we love doing, and what we love doing is music, and you love presenting music as well. So big up you and Becca.
Oh, well, it's definitely done well, and I'm so happy to see how the career is already kind of shaping into this year as well, because we've got the brand new collaboration with Vanessa Bling with Soul Tide. Yeah. So how did that collaboration come about?
So I was by Ambassador Studios. Mm-hmm. That's Javi Ambassador, who works with Alkaline, Mavad and the likes, and they were playing some tracks for me because I was doing some work with them. And that song actually was one of the tracks that they played for me. And you know, when I heard it, I was like, oh, big song. And you don't know, that's Vanessa Bling, legend, in the game already.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I already have a track record with them, so I just made it happen.
Wow. Well, we absolutely love it. We're going to jump into that one in a minute as well. But I know that you've also been working on a very big major EP, right? Can you tell us what's coming in the future?
As I said earlier, you know, it's heavily based off love and basically what the intention of my career is right now. So when it come out, I can hear it. I don't want to give it too much. So when it come out,
we're waiting. We cannot wait to hear. We'll be playing it here on the show.
You get it first though.
Oh well, thank you for that. We'll definitely be playing it on the show. So I'm going to jump into the track "Soul Tide" with Vanessa Bling in a second. But you know, you're here on the Gully B show. We do the Rhythm Roulette freestyle challenge. We need to see what Diane's going to bring to the table in this one. Are you ready?
Yeah, man. Make it go on.
Wicked. Right. Let's jump into the brand new song with Vanessa Bling and Diane. This one's called "Soul Tide," and we'll be back in a minute for the Diane Rhythm Roulette. Thank you so much for joining us on the Gully B show.
Respect my general.